Hey guys, welcome back. In today's Diablo 3 video, I will be going over all the classes, advantages, and weak points, as well as which one fits each person's playstyle. I will be talking about these classes in order of how good they are to me personally, because everyone has different opinions about which classes they think are the best. To start, you need to know what kind of game you want to play in Diablo 3. This game is very diverse in that it appreciates a wide variety of different players and playstyles. So for example, if you're a new player who just wants to enjoy the story, all the way to a pro player who is pushing for the top leaderboards, the stats you look at may vary. But keep in mind, if you just want to play casually, all the classes will be completely fine to play as. Starting with number 7 on the list, the Crusader. To start with the pros, this character is amazing for those people that want to feel for the Diablo franchise, and for those who want to experience the storyline to the fullest, this one's for you. It is one of the more tank-like classes in the game, so it is way easier to stay alive. The downside is the endgame stats and damage rates are way lower than any other class, so the Crusader's potential at pushing leaderboards is not very high. The Crusader is an all-around great casual class to have fun with, but not a real good endgame one. On to number 6, we have the Witch Doctor. In the Diablo 3 community, this is one of the more underused classes in the game. This is thanks to how completely different the playstyle is, as well as its one-of-a-kind item drops. This character excels at summoning pets and letting them attack for you. Since these pets are attacking crowds of enemies while you watch, your character themselves aren't given much health, and so they are more fragile against enemy elites and bosses. This class is an extremely fun class to play as, but not very practical for speeding through rifts in the endgame. At number 5 is the Wizard. We are now moving into the classes that can do some more damage. The Wizard is great at killing elites and bosses because of its laser ability. This class is able to get you to higher difficulty levels in the endgame, however, due to its extremely low health, you have to stand back from the enemies a lot. There's not an even balance of health and damage, unless as much damage as possible as your kind of playstyle. The Wizard will last pretty easily through the endgame, but its linear abilities might feel repetitive down the road, making the experience not as diverse. Now at number 4 we have the Monk. This is a heavily popular class in the Diablo community. This class has a combination of the Wizard as well as the Crusader. In my opinion, this is one of the more difficult to understand classes because of all the different types of abilities and opportunities for playstyles in this character. The Monk can clear rifts extremely quickly with its magic abilities and also its mid-range health. This class is mainly close range, so you'll be taking a lot of damage. So if you know what you're doing, this is a great class. It is one of the more advanced ones though, and may cost you a lot of time if you don't understand the Monk's abilities. Finally, at number 3 on the list is the Necromancer. To start, this is the only class where you have to buy the DLC to use. The Necromancer is a completely unique character and is mostly similar to the Witch Doctor. This class uses the ability to raise the dead of the enemies you have already killed, which is an extremely fun feature. This means that you can create an entire army to fight for you, which is quite the sight. The Necromancer is an extremely fun to play around with, but it doesn't have the greatest endgame compared to the last two on this list. I would recommend people to buy this class if they have already played through the storyline and understand what Diablo is and what they're getting into. If this is your first time playing, you should try a different class to learn the ropes. At number 2 is the Barbarian. In my opinion, this is the best melee class in the game. The Barbarian is somewhat similar to the Crusader in that it is also a tank-like melee character, but it does have far more opportunity in the late game. It incorporates some of the Witch Doctor class as well, in that it can summon allies to help fight for you for a little while. With all the skills and opportunities this class has, you can learn a lot about Diablo with this, but you can also try and beat the leaderboards with it. In short, this is a more competitive version of the Crusader. And last but not least, my all-time favorite and number 1 is the Demon Hunter. This long-range class is great at eliminating any type of enemy with the right abilities. This character is commonly used to speedrun the storyline and sometimes to push leaderboards. I might be kind of biased towards this class because it is one of my first chose to bring me to Paragon 700. The Demon Hunter is also good at showing you how Diablo's long-range weapons work. This class also has the ability to place on sentries to shoot for you. This character isn't the fastest at clearing rifts, that's for the Monk, but it can do a ton of damage at Torment 16 with the sets that this class can get. However, similar to the Wizard, this class is basically made out of glass, so if you're not careful you can die pretty quickly. Also, this character is completely long range, so you won't be able to attack with melee, so if that's your playstyle, this class is not for you. Other than those things, it is very fun and easy to use. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to learn more about this game and to improve at it as a player. I will be uploading new videos soon, as well as some from Diablo 4 when it comes out. Have a great day.